Oh, hey there, people. How the frig's it going today? Holy crap. I slept like a pack of pablum last night. It was garbage. Just complete garb sleep. Couldn't friggin' fall asleep to save my soul. I don't understand it. Whole reason why I went for a bike ride was so that I could sleep last night. Couldn't sleep. Got maybe 2 hours. Sucks. Alright, well, I'm gonna bring my beverage upstairs because I don't feel like carrying that up right after I'm done cooking my French toast. It's one problem with not getting a lot of sleep. Your body's gonna be hungry all freaking day long. All freaking day long. The way she goes. And I think what the main problem is this room here was probably cool all night because it has an intake and an exhaust. I can move around the air. That room where I sleep only has one window. Doesn't really circulate the air that well because I can't leave the curtain open. And by that I mean the blind, because if I do, by 5 o'clock in the morning, it would let in so much light I'd be awake. So it's probably a good thing I went for a bike ride yesterday because holy crap, they're calling for boatloads of rain today. Should be off and on all throughout the day. There's a weird system coming through that kind of looks like freaking a cow pattern. Black and white, well, I should say green and white, or green and clear. Holy crap, I'll learn to speak one of these freaking days. But yeah, just one hell of a pattern coming in for the weather map radar thingamajig. So right now it's probably sunnier than sunny outside, but it's supposed to get all dark and doom and gloom and then drop a bunch of rain and then clear up. Look at how happy it is outside and then be like, tricked you, boom, and drop more rain. So I guess we'll have to wait and see what the frig it does. And if everything's copacetic by 5 p.m. and we are not expecting more rain, because the radar that I use is only good for like so many hours, then we may go for a rip on the bike. Also, depends on how much energy I friggin' have, because let me tell you right now, guys, I'm pretty sapped like a drained Duracell. So before we decide to jump into a bike ride, we should make sure we can actually ride a bike and we have enough energy to do so. Currently sitting at 495 kilometers, 21 days to nail them. And in order to bang those out in the next 21 days, I need to do at least 23 kilometers a day. So that's not too bad. It's still a lot. Holy shit. What do I got myself into, eh? My goodness. So if the day is nice, like tonight 5 to 9 is nice, I might go out for 4 hours and just literally up and down the Cape Paceway like I did yesterday. It made for a boring video, but it made for getting good kilometers because it's a nice flat even piece of ground that you can really rip hard on. And wow, that didn't come across well at all, did it? Bun apple treats, it's time to go eat, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go drop this in my face. Friggin' French toast. Cooked to a chef's perfection. I'm no chef, but I'm pretty sure if I was one, I could say that. But I just did, so it's fine. Well, I got this potato peeler set up. It's the iPhone 7 work phone. Garbage. I didn't realize that in order to use the phone on my headset, when I make a call, I actually have to click on audio device and then manually go to my Bluetooth headset. If you took the time to put on a Bluetooth headset and sync it and it's turned on and synced to the phone, it should be like Android. The moment I pick up a call on my Android, if my Bluetooth headset's connected, it goes there. Imagine if you're in the car doing hands-free, you get a call. Now you gotta fiddle with your phone while driving to turn it to the option to go, like, what a horrible setup, Apple. Like, you guys are the epitome of dumb. I don't know how your company is still in business. Sure enough, it's because a lot of people buy your garbage because for some reason they think you're revolutionary. But, for my operation here, sitting in an office desk, not a big deal. I can go ahead and fiddle with my phone. The cops aren't going to pull me over and bang me out with a super ticket. So I wonder if you guys are in allegiance with the cops. Maybe you get a cut of their fines. I don't know. What I do know is the feature that I'm looking for is no longer available. There's apparently some feature in accessibility for call routing where you can have it default to the Bluetooth device, which should be a default setting. Once again, coming back to the driving in a car with a Bluetooth setup. Everything else comes through the Bluetooth headphones. Any sound the phone makes, even when it rings. When it rings, it comes through the Bluetooth headphones. But the moment I receive a call That's all she wrote. It doesn't come through the headphones until I click on the audio button and then go down to my Uproar Skull Candy freaking headset, and then all of a sudden, boom shakalaka, we got audio coming through the freaking headset. What a Garb setup. iPhones are stupid. Yeah, I asked for a Samsung. I wanted a Samsung. I wanted an Android. Hell, I would have taken a Key too if they still had them. But no. They sent me an iPhone. God, I can't wait for the day that Apple falls. I found the stupid setting. It's in the dumbest location ever. I thought Samsung was bad with TouchWiz. Apple's bad with their operating system in general. Okay, so you got your stupid settings up. Okay, so you go down here to accessibility. And accessibility, you're looking for routing and you can't find it. You're looking for, hearing devices maybe. No, that's hearing aids. TTY, no, that would definitely not be it. Audio visual, nope, try harder. Where would it be? Oh, it's under touch, because that's where it belongs. And it's right down here at the bottom. Call audio routing, set it to Bluetooth. By default, it's set to automatic at the top here. And automatic will automatically route it to the speaker on the phone. Just set it to Bluetooth headset, problem solved. Of all locations, under touch. What a stupid operating system. Well, at least I'm all set up and ready to go now with the new phone, so I don't have to use my personal phone. Even though right now that iPhone's only getting 2 bars and my current phone's getting 5 because it's with a company that sucks, with Rogers. I'm not a fan of Rogers' service. It's never a good service. They probably charge cheaper, but everybody I know who has it. Like when we went to the camp back in 2010. Both my parents had Rogers phones, and they kept asking me to use my phone to call back home to see if everything was okay and stuff, and get the updates on the town, because their phones couldn't hold a connection to save their lives. Now that's probably not the case anymore. Rogers probably put up some more towers down there, maybe 2. But yeah, I've never ever had any success with Rogers, and always had great success with TELUS and Bell. And that's all we have up here in Canada is 3 providers. There's 6 providers, but each of the big 3 own little 3. Like TELUS owns Koodo, Bell owns Virgin Mobile, and Rogers owns Fido. Then there's a couple welfare brands like Photophone, and there's a couple other junk ones out there. Freedom Mobile. They're pretty crap though. They're not really that good and stuff. Anyway, I got about 20 minutes before I gotta punch in and get to work, so I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Alright, peace out. Holy Chazbots, guys. It's friggin' 1 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm finally taking a freaking break. I'm gonna go put some burgers in the air fryer. I need to get some food going up in this bitch. Look at it outside. It's all sunny and freaking awesome out. Man, that's sick. I have a great bike ride tonight. Destroy my legs and then come home and not be able to sleep because it's gonna be like plus 1,000 degrees out. Like, I'm almost tempted to friggin' fill up my air mattress and set it up in the computer room because it's so nice and cool in there when the sun goes down. Because like I said, I got the intake and exhaust going on, that it just really makes it awesome weather. Alrighty, burgers are in the air fryer, doing burger things. I'm gonna let my dog out so he can rock a piss, and I'm probably gonna do the same, but I'm gonna do it in the toilet. Just waiting for the day when my dog jumps in the air like he always does, and he lands and he lets out a loud yelp and he can no longer use his knees. It's coming. He's getting old. Got to thinking about how expensive the friggin' bait situation is at the corner stores. I remember when my friend and I first started fishing, I didn't mind going to pick up the worms because, what are you doing, stupid? Oh, he's being stupid. I didn't mind picking up the worms because it was like $2 for a dozen, $4 for 2, and that wasn't a bad price. A couple bucks here, a couple bucks there, and you know, sometimes it turned into fish that I could eat. Hey, if I'm paying $2 for some fresh fish, I'm okay with that. I am mighty fine with that. My problem is now they're charging $7 or $5. $5 for a dozen, 7 for 2. Like, okay, you're getting a bit of a deal on the 2 dozen there, but not really because it used to be $4. Like, just bending you over and just taking you to the bank. So my friend found another corner store by her place where the price isn't as bad, but it used to be $4 and now it's $6, so they're $1 less than the Mike's Marts or the Circle K's or whatever. Just robbery. But my solution is the raspberry fields in the back where I've dug it all up. I remember last year, while I was turning the soil up and pulling out roots, I was finding massive worms like these freaking juggernauts. It got me thinking. I was like, hey brain, I got an idea. You know, let's get these stupid kilometers out of the way. And I did a stupid, you see, I still had some worms left from the 2 dozen that I bought, and as we were leaving on Saturday? Sure, Saturday from fishing. Yeah, it was Saturday night. I put them in my tackle box, and then I was supposed to remind myself when I came back from fishing and cleaned off the fish to take the friggin' worms out of there and put them in the fridge. Needless to say, they're still in the tackle box, and they're probably whiter than Casper the Ghost by now and just completely dead and stinky. However, I did acquire a foam container now that I can easily put my backyard worms into. So I was thinking one of these days of just starting to dig around over here and dig a little hole, pull up some dirt, and see what kind of freaking night crawlers we can find. Some big old fat dirty Canadian night crawlers. Maybe if I could pull my own, wouldn't have to pay for them. Be a lot more efficient. Maybe we can even do a bait catch, fish catch, and cook. If I could ever catch fish. I really need to buy some new line for my rod though. Pull all that old shit off and re-spool it, because there's some serious, like there's a tag, or I could just cut the tag. See what happens there. That might solve the problem too. But there's like one little piece of line that's like sticking out, and I don't understand why. It's like the line broke halfway down and it's playing peekaboo. And the only way you can see it is when you cast, it shows up. Because when you reel in, the reel will cover it up. It's weird. I don't know. I'm not a fisherman. I just like to fish. Wait, does that make me a fisherman? I don't know. Freak. Whatever. Who cares? Any hoozle. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I got that area that I really don't care about, and I just want to dig it up, kill everything that's in there. Instead of killing everything that's in there, why don't we try and get some worms, and we'll throw them in a bucket, or in my styrofoam, take a rip down to the beach, see what we can catch. I know my buddy said he caught a couple bass off of the Armstrong Beach. He's like, you can catch them. He goes, it's just not easy. He goes, but they're there. Especially because nobody's swimming in that lake right now because there's no lifeguard on duty and nobody's dragged it. So the beach is pretty much all weeds all the way out because it hasn't been maintained. And normally what happens in the beginning of the year is the city sends down the comb, and it's literally a piece of chain link fence with weights. They drag it out, drop it, and then they just winch it up. And it pulls all the weeds out, exposing just the pure sand. And then, it's nice on the feet. Instead of walking through what feels like mashed potatoes, you're just walking on sand. It's nice. But they didn't bother this year because of COVID-19, and the same with the Cove. The Cove got pretty weedy over the winter, and they never bothered clearing it, so it's pretty gross too. And I know a couple people who said they went to the Cove swimming, and they came, when they went into the water, they were fine. When they came out, they had like 2 to 3 leeches stuck to them. So that kind of deterred me from wanting to go swimming at the Cove. Usually, weedy, shallow areas, that's where those little bastards hang out, the bloodsuckers. So if you're not a big fan of getting leeches on you, you probably shouldn't go swimming there. Just saying. And I'm not a real big fan of getting leeches on me, so I just won't go swimming there. It's fine. It's okay. It's perfect. So I figured today I'll take my lunch at around 2 o'clock, 2 till 2:45. Normally I take like 5 15-minute breaks, but because people didn't listen to the memo, which literally said, please everybody don't take your lunch at the same time, because everybody's been taking their lunch at the same time. It's amazing. Like, you're watching the amount of people logged in, taking IT questions and doing jobs. And then as soon as noon hits, it's like it goes from 80 of us down to like 5 because everybody literally takes their time off. You know what? I'm going to bring this upstairs and mark this down because I don't have the calories for ground turkey on my Fitbit. But yeah, a lot of people, they just do that. They just friggin' log out. There was a memo sent out last Wednesday advising people not to do that anymore. And people are still doing it. So sure enough, I was scheduled today to take a break at 12:15, but we got so backed up because there was nobody available. So I just said, screw it, sacrifice my break, and said, all right, I'm just going to go traditional today. Take my break whenever the hell the queue picks back up and me. I at least have 50% of the people back. And that happened at 12:45, but I got stuck on a wing dinger of a call, and it was what it was. So that's why I took my break at 1:05 instead of, the usual. And no, I'm not working 9 to 9 today, which sucks. I was kind of hoping to get the extra hours, but is what it is. I'm gonna document this ground turkey so I can get the actual proper measurements, because I'm pretty sure I've been documenting it this whole time as ground chicken, and the turkey has a bit more fat than the chicken because turkeys are porkers. Oh yeah, Phyllis, that's what I'm talking about. 2 motherfreaking burgers for lunch. I'm all happy about that. Let's drive it in my face hole. Meow cat. Excuse me. I want to check out the window. Look at it out there, guys. It's all sunny and stuff. Friggin' sweet. Hey, kitty cat. Just gonna get around here. Gonna go let Leroy Jenkins here outside for a shit. It's like 28 degrees Celsius out, and for you Americans who aren't sure what that is, Google is your friend. After work, I definitely plan on heading down to the waterfront, go rip a couple reps up and down the friggin' road, collect some kilometers, because I need them. Like I said before, I got some great ideas from some other videos that I want to do, but as long as I have these kilometers looming over my head, I can't do shit. I gotta bang these out. Responsibilities. Be responsible and stuff. Just wanted to shovel back a little pre-workout before I go and do that bike ride. I know I was told to bring some with me, but usually that stuff there with me takes about a half an hour to set in, and then when it does, it's hardcore. So basically what I did was had a little bit of the highway protein, a little bit of the citrulline, a little bit of the creatine, and a little bit of the Revolution to get me jacked and stacked and ready to crack. Plus I'm drinking coffee, so it's going to be like super mega energy overdrive, which means I should be able to exert myself. And like I said, I'm not going to bother filming the riding, because I'm pretty sure the 20 minutes of riding I put up yesterday was probably the most entertaining thing I displayed all year. And I figure, you know what, we'll just stop doing that. Let me just bang through these kilometers, and we'll try and focus on funner times. Like I still want to rip the drum out of the friggin' thing. I want to try and get my own bait for fishing. Try fishing in a closer lake. Like the stuff I want to do, but I can't do because I got too much shit on the go. So I need to detune the shit I got on the go. Get that out of the way so I can enjoy the rest of my summer. I should never have said I would do as many kilometers as I did. Oh my god, foot and mouth. How's it going? Should have just went for the 500. I could get that done by the end of the week. Oh well, it is what it is. I said I'd do it. I'm gonna do it. Those sick kids deserve it, so hammer down, get her done, eh? Frig, quit bitching, get in the kitchen. I'm in the kitchen, so frig off. Well, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna friggin' have at her. Oh man, I wish I had money. That's all I gotta say. I was on Kijiji, and if I say pedal boat, do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's like one of those plastic boats that you pedal and it goes forward. And you pedal backwards, it goes backwards, and you got a lever in the middle. When you pull it up, it like turns the fin in the back one way and the other way. They're pretty old school watercrafts. And thought about that there a while back. There was somebody selling one for like $150, and it got banged out. It looked like it was dropped or something. Probably fell out of the back of their truck, and whatever the case may be. And they're selling it for $1.50 out of Calendar, and I contacted them to see if they'd be interested in selling, and they already sold it. Well, there was one posted on Marketplace today for $200, and it was in pretty good, actually it was in mint shape. The picture showed anyway. There was no cracks anywhere on the body, and they showed like all around. They had it like leaned up against the wall and stuff, and all that fun things. And they actually showed it in the back of a truck, and it literally is wide enough where it rides on the rails of the truck, and the body never touches the bottom of the bed, so it literally slides right in. So I was like, sweet, that's pretty badass, but I got other things on the go right now and no time to pick up a paddle boat, so I'm just letting that one fly. I got other things to pay for. Other things there's always deals. Hey, there's always deals. There's always a deal somewhere. You just gotta wait when the time's right. No need to rush into things. Still need to learn how to fish anyway before I decide to take it on the water. Getting a little bit more confident with doing my own bait, even though I still wear gloves while handling the worms, because still kind of causes a little bit of issues, but I'm working there. I'm working my way up. Gradually I'll try it without the gloves and see how I feel and get over it and be okay, but let me grow at my own pace, you know. That's the way she goes. You don't just jump into your fears head on. Sometimes you gotta take your time and deal with it. But yeah, I'm just on break right now. I got 5 minutes left before I gotta jump back in. And then we got a half an hour before it's end of shift. Then tomorrow's gonna be another day like this. Holy, does she look spent? She's like laying right sideways. She's probably super hot. I know I'm super hot. Holy crap, it's gross in here. Like super mega freaking gross. Seriously, I'm thinking like tonight if I can't get that bedroom to calm down, I might come home and inflate the air mattress and set it up in the computer room and pass out in there. Because it's so gross. It's beyond gross. It's super mega hella gross. So maybe I'll crash it on the air mattress and not be sweaty and gross, and then tomorrow I can just wake up. Man, I remember I had my bed in that room before, frig's sakes. I don't know. I don't think I'd ever go back to that though, doing everything out of one room. It was pretty bad. It's hard to sleep in the same room that you work in, but every once in a while a change of scenery is nice. If it wasn't for the cat having claws, I'd set up the air mattress downstairs in the living room and pass out there because it's cooler downstairs than it is up here. But no, my luck, she jump on the air mattress, all claws out, and just puncture it and destroy it. Typical thing that feral cats do. Anyway, back to work. Alright guys, we're officially done the work day. Got my cycle jersey on. Yeah, it's pretty badass. And gonna head down to the waterfront. Go rip some reps, like I said. I'm not going to really bring you guys along because there's only so many times you can watch a guy go back and forth on a trail until you go, wow, I'm bored out of my mind. I'm unsubbing. So to prevent that, I'm just going to go down there, rip some reps for about 4 hours, generate a bunch of kilometers. Should be good. But before I do anything, see these nails? This is what I'm talking about. This happens all the time. Just get these the frig out of here. Yeah, I know. Use a hammer. It'd be a lot easier, but hammer's in the garage. This is sitting there. Problem solved. No more nails grabbing onto this friggin' thing. Let's get on with our rip. I'll talk to you guys when I get home tonight. Let you know how I did. Alright guys, I'm back, and 38.5 kilometers. It's 8 o'clock. I basically wanted to hit up the grocery store on my way home to grab more maple syrup because I forgot to do that yesterday, and they close at 8, so I left the waterfront a little earlier. Otherwise I probably would have been down there still bombing back and forth aiming for 50 kilometers, so that's all right. Just gonna go ahead and save this ride. Oh man, so what I did yesterday was just 32. Oh, I thought I did more than that. I did more today than I did yesterday. Well, that's good. That's really good. Went for 2 hours. Yesterday, it doesn't even say how long I biked. Oh, whatever. Whatever. Oh, it was fun. I'm going to let Emilio Estevez here outside. That's you. You want to go outside? Yeah, I thought so. So like I said, I got to do 23 kilometers a day to accomplish this out by the end of the month. 38 today. I don't know if I'll get any in tomorrow because it's supposed to rain. All I can get off of I can't see the radar right now. But it just said throughout the day, which means they said that about today. And it did rain throughout the day today. You know, it rained this morning, it rained a little bit in the afternoon. But then in the evening, it was all sunshine lollipops. So why not go outside and rip a run? Anyway, well, I was... Oh, you got a fart? No, maybe not. Maybe... Oh, wait. That was a friggin' turd clapper. When I was at the grocery store, I wanted to buy something for supper because I was just going to come home and have protein ice cream, but I figured I'm blowing enough wind out my arse that I don't need to be worse. So I bought, watching that Ace videos, he did hot dogs. He basically brought the hot dogs a shame, which it's something him and his brother do when they go catch and cook on the boat. You don't catch anything, you're enjoying the hot dogs a shame. Well, I decided to go one step further. Instead of buying hot dogs, I bought Italian sausages. Daddy, would you like a sausage? Anyway, I'm going to fire these into the air fryer, cook them up. But I saw the way he did it was, instead of putting like ketchup, mustard, and relish and shit on it, he used a can of Stag's chili and put that to it. And it honestly looked fan-damn-tastic. So I figured, you know what? The sausages were on sale for $4 for six. I'm going to eat 3 tonight because I'm hungry. Like I'm friggin' starved. And I bought Steakhouse chili. It's got no beans, more beef. Just the way I like it. It's got 14 grams of carbs though. It's got more protein than carbs. But 22 grams of fat. So this is not exactly a good thing to consume. Because it's not really that well balanced. But it's fine. I don't really care. I friggin' had a rough bike ride there. Holy. One way the wind was on your back, the other way the wind was right in your face. The last night it was beautiful. It was like there was no wind. So the only thing I had working against me was the bike. Well, right now as it stands for the weekend, they're calling for rain. So we'll see how that plays out. Oh yeah, I bought mints. Forgot about that. I was running low on my truck, so I bought a pack of mints. Sweet. But yeah, that's one thing I gotta say about that bike's cargo setup. It's nice for those quick little grocery drops. Going to grab some quick food, and I don't need both these cans of chili, I just need the one. So he literally just cooks this up, fires the hot dog in the bun, pours the hot chili over it, calls it a day. So that's what we're gonna do. You know when you've used a Tupperware bowl for like tomato soup or zoodles or alfaghetti, and it becomes this color, and it just ends up being, this is officially the zoodle bowl? Well, because my chili looks like that, it's going in this bowl. You cannot clean these. Alright, well, I'm gonna let these hot dogs cook, and by that I mean Italian sausages. Oh, I'm gonna climb these stairs with my blown knees, edit up some video, burp my face off, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Alright guys, I'm probably gonna fart again. Oh yeah, everything's done. Sweet. Alright, let's get these dogs bunned, or whatever. Alright guys, get these dogs bunned. I made 3 of them because, like I said, I'm very hungry and I really don't care about my calorie intake today, because on the weekend I had a super mega deficit, and even today I'm still in a super mega deficit. Surprisingly enough, I had 1,500 calories today, and right now as it stands we're at 1,554 deficit. These buns are about 200 a piece, making them 600. Sausages are about 200 a piece, making them 600. That's 1,200 plus the stag chili, depending on how much we use. We're going to use the whole can on all 3. We're going to be a little over, but you know what? That's fine. That's how you build mass, or whatever. Not build mass, but they say that's how you build muscle, but it's already been proven. You can build muscle in a deficit. Don't let anybody tell you different. Let's go ahead and spread this one open. Fire the wiener in it. Wow, that sounded bad. I do apologize, people. It's kind of sad that that whole can of chili only makes this a little bit amount. Give it a good stir because there's like a skin on top of it. I do remember the days of stag chili actually being chunky to the point where you could eat it with a fork. That's totally not the case anymore. Stag has really gone downhill. Unless I bought the wrong kind. I probably bought the wrong kind. This is going to be super messy to eat, which is why I'm wearing a white wife beater, because I'm going to end up wearing half of this friggin' chili. But it tastes good. Alright, well, bon apple feats. Sorry guys, I have no idea what the heck happened with the audio there on the last clip, but there's no audio. Anyway, the chili dogs were good, messy as frig. I didn't get any on me, so that's a bonus. I'm going to have a shower now, and I'm going to shut her down here, so thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click the like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.